Hi and welcome to Omni Edition Garden City. I'm Dan York and with me now is Erin Look. She's the youth librarian for the City of Garden City's library at the Maplewood Center. Welcome back to our program.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
We want to talk about all the programming going on at the Garden City Library, of which there is plenty of. First off, let folks know, how long have you been the youth librarian here at Garden City's library?
Just over 2.5 years now. I've been the youth librarian there.
Yeah, having a good time?
I definitely am. Yeah, it's a fun job.
Now you have the benefit of getting to work with kids.
Yes.
So that's a lot of fun, I assume.
It definitely is. Yes.
Yeah.
I love doing that.
And you get a lot of traffic in the library of youngsters, right? Because of those programs that you do.
Yes, doing our programs, and then it's really cool that we're in the community center because there's so much going on there for kids with the Family Resource Center and the dance programs they have there, so we get those kids, and then the kids coming in for my programs as well. So it's fun to have all the kids coming in and out of the library.
And you've done a lot of programming since you've been there.
Yes, we have a program, usually 2 or 3 a week, running through the whole year, and then during summer reading we have sometimes 4 or 5 programs a week. So we do quite a bit, which is cool because if you're just sitting around looking for something to do, just check out the library page. We probably have something going on for families. So.
All right, and what is the library's website?
It's www.gardencitylib.org.
All right.
Make sure you go on the Michigan one because there are some other garden cities out there. So make sure you're on the right page.
So the Michigan one is gardencitylib.org.
Yes, I believe so.
Very good. So let's talk about some of the programs you have coming up in February. One of them is a big reading program you have.
Yeah, so we actually just started that over the past week. So we are doing a winter reading program. It's very simple to sign up for. All you need to do is stop by the library, and we are doing a bingo sheet for it. So what it is, we have 0 to 6 and 7 to 12, and you pick up your bingo sheet, and kind of the goal is to get families, I mean always the goal is to promote reading, but it's also to get people to explore some new areas of the library, kind of think about what they want to be checking out. So the 0 to 6 we have, for example, read a book about colors, read a book about bears, practice your ABCs, those kind of things to get families thinking, how would we find these kind of books at the library? If my kid loves reading about bear books, how do we find those? So that's really fun. And then 7 to 12 we have, check out a graphic novel, read a book with a mystery. So trying to get some kids to kind of broaden their horizons with what they're reading. And the kids have gone absolutely nuts for it. They love the little prizes that they can get for getting a bingo. They love marking off their sheets, and it's been a lot of fun. So we're going to actually be coming out with some new bingo sheets this Friday because the first ones have been so popular.
Oh, yeah?
And people have been just flying through them. Yeah, the kids love, it's kind of like a challenge, to find a book with a mystery in it or to find whatever. So they love doing it.
So they can come pick those up at the library during your regular library hours.
Exactly, yes.
Okay, what kind of prizes do you have?
So for the younger ones, we have some of the little carnival, the noise clappers, some of the coloring books, just some little things like that, but they just go wild for whatever you give them. They love getting those. For the older kids, we have some really cool stuff. We have little fidget spinners, of course. We have slime, which is so popular, and we have some gel pens, some Pokemon cards. The kids have just been going wild for the prizes. Yeah, it's been really fun.
So it generates a lot of traffic.
It does. We've had a lot of kids sign up for it, and it also, has helped them, I think, to find things in the library and to check out some more books too. So it's been cool.
So it's pretty straightforward. Just come in and get the bingo card.
Get the bingo card and do what it says. Yep, and everybody knows how to get a bingo, so that's pretty easy. It's
do
fun.
kids fill the card and then get another card and start again?
Yeah, so we're going to come out with another card. Our goal was that they wouldn't be able to finish it, all in one day. It's supposed to be they're reading some different books and doing some challenges. So they shouldn't be finishing it super quickly, but we are going to have a bonus challenge card for the kids that have worked their way through the program.
All right, very good. So Valentine's Day is coming up. You have programming that coordinates with that.
Yes, so we have a Valentine's Day craft this Thursday, so you can get in your Valentine making before the actual day next week. And we're going to have some fun stuff. We always do different animals you can make out of hearts. We do a stained glass window to put up in your window, so some decorations and some fun things for the kids to hand out on Valentine's Day.
Okay, and the Olympics are starting this weekend, so there's an opportunity there to tie into that.
Yes, so we are going to have a Library Olympic program next Thursday. I'm really excited about that. We're going to take some of the, Winter Olympic events like skiing and ice skating and bring them inside the library. So it's going to be fun.
Good idea to bring them inside.
Yes. We're not going to mess around outside. It's too cold for that. But we're going to do some mini indoor events, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
So how do you, other than maybe like this and the library's website, how do you get the word out to folks?
So we, actually, I was just out this morning. We drop off flyers and newsletters at the schools for kids to take home because the schools are where the kids are, so
Sure.
Why not bring our promotions to them? So we actually just dropped off the flyers with all the information I'm talking about today, this morning. And then we have a Facebook page, so you can look for Garden City Public Library on Facebook. We post about all of our events all the time. So those are both really good ways to find out about what's going on with us.
All right. And it may not seem like it because of all the snow outside and just how cold it is, but Easter isn't very far away.
Yeah, it's coming up very fast. So we are going to partner again with the Garden City Kiwanis and the Maplewood Community Center to offer an Easter Extravaganza event this year. That you do need to purchase tickets for, but you can do that at the library starting March 1st, and it comes with a lunch and a visit from the Easter Bunny and lots of crafts, and then we end with an Easter egg hunt, so it's a lot of fun.
And that is hugely popular, isn't it?
It is, yes. Last year we had, I think, 160 people there, and we're hoping to have about the same this year. So get your tickets early. They go on
Right,
sale
and
March
it's
1st.
important because sometimes folks will show up with their youngsters, not realize that it was a ticketed thing,
Yes.
and then the kids are really sad.
Luckily, we didn't have that happen too much last year. People seem to be pretty on it. But yeah, you do need to get tickets for this event because we're providing the lunch and so many of the crafts. So
Right.
yeah, make sure you get those.
And Easter's a little early this year, so it'll be a little bit cold when you do this probably.
I know. Hopefully, the weather cooperates with us. But
Hopefully you won't be hiding Easter eggs in the snow.
yeah, I hope so. Last year we were kind of hiding them in the mud, so we'll just have to see what this year brings. We'll see.
Now, you just had a really great event, too, and we don't have any footage of it or anything, but talk about the bug eating thing that you had at the library.
So that was actually our adult librarian, Lisa
Okay.
Kleinart, that did that event. And yeah, it was very cool. She ordered bugs from all sorts of crazy places. She had little certificates that said, I ate a bug at the Garden City Library, and it was a really fun event.
So that
People
was
got
more
really
for the
excited.
grown-ups.
It was more for the grown-ups. I know some kids came too and checked things out. I think they were a little warier. The grown-ups were pretty gung-ho for eating some bugs. So it was fun.
And what about the writers group program you have during the month of March?
So we are coming up, we're going to start a monthly writers group program because that's something the community has told us that they want. So we're really excited to start doing it. Basically, we're just going to have a workshop where people that are interested in creative writing can come in and whatever skill level or whatever they've worked on so far, they can bring it in, and it's going to be kind of a group where you can talk about it, maybe get some editing. We'll have some snacks, which is always awesome, and that's going to be for ages 11 and up. So we'll have some adults and some teens, hopefully, just talking about what they've written. And like I said, it seems to be something that the community is really interested in. So we're excited to start offering that for people.
Now, do you offer programs all year long? I imagine it's important to have programs during the summer when the kids are out of school.
Yeah, so we are already thinking about summer reading. It's hard to believe with all the snow that we're getting, but I've already started to put together all the performers we have in the summer. We have something going on pretty much every day during summer reading. So we do a really popular Maker Monday program where kids can come in and do crafts. We always have a Thursday night family performer that people just love. We have animals and magicians, and it's super cool. And then we'll have all sorts of other fun stuff going on in the summer.
And last year and a couple of years, you've had an after the end of the season kind of wrap-up party?
Yeah, so last year was our first, the year before we had sort of a smaller event. And this last year, we had a really cool car show that our adult librarian organized, and then we also had some bounce houses and games for the kids. We actually ended up bringing in some vendors too, so it was a very cool event that was outside the library, which is a little different for us. We have it over by the soccer fields, but we had really had something for the whole family there, which was a lot of fun. We'll definitely do it again this year because it was a very popular event.
So when you're dealing with the younger kids, I'm sure books work out quite well. When you get to the older kids, are you competing with technology? Do you have to offer a technology component to keep their attention?
So, actually the library does offer, and I just talked about this at some of the schools last year, which was a lot of fun. We have digital book checkouts. So, buying digital books adds up just as quickly as buying print books. So we have an Overdrive and Hoopla app. You can find out more about both of those at the library or on our website, and you can check out books that way. But also for the older kids, you would be surprised. I think when they want to be reading, it's kind of time that they want away from their screen. So
Sure.
they do tend to come into the library and still are looking for print books because there's already so much going on with TV and games and video games that you can be doing on your screens that it's kind of nice to step away from that a little bit and come into the library.
And there are plenty of online opportunities even at the library with an extensive group of computers and everything else.
Exactly. So yeah, we have all of our computers. So many kids have smartphones and tablets, and like I said, they can check out books and even comic books that way as well. So I think kids get excited about both options for the summer. It's a lot of fun.
So your big thing, though, for February is winter reading.
Yes, that's our big thing. It's going well, and like I said, it's so simple. You just walk into the library, you write your name down, you grab a bingo sheet, and you can just go search around the library. You can ask us for help if you need it. There is one of the bingo squares is tell one of us a joke, so that's been a lot of fun. We've gotten to hear some good jokes. But other than that, you can just go do it at your own pace, have fun with it, and it's a very cool program. And I think we have some pretty cool prizes, so that's an added perk for you're already reading. Why not get a nice prize for it?
And you guys reach out into the schools, don't you, to try to get kids signed up for library cards?
We do, yes. So actually we have, usually in March the Garden City Preschool comes and visits, and we always do library cards for them, which gets kids started off kind of on their school career already with the library card. I just had been talking to the media specialist at Memorial Elementary, and we're going to start having library card forms available there. And we bring them for open houses and all sorts of events because, like I said before, school's where the kids are, so we want to make sure that we are bringing our resources to them. So we do try and get the forms into the hands of the kids.
All right, so all of this information they can find out by just showing up at the library, but they can also call you, right?
Definitely, yes. You can call us. Our number is 734-793-1830. You can call in during hours that we're open. You can stop by. You can visit our website. You can find us on Facebook and message us. We love talking to our patrons, so any way you can get in touch with us, we'll make sure we respond.
Well, I wish you the best of luck with all of these programs, and we'll have you back soon.
Thank you so much for having me here today. It was fun.
All right, that is Omni Edition Garden City for today. Thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to visit the Garden City Library. Good night, everybody.